Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest goddamn D&D stream of all time. This is Goblins Under the Stairs. Welcome. Tonight, we have with us the lovely Luke Gonzalez, also known as Fang the Mang. Down below, we have Carlos Garcia, aka Carlos Does the World, aka Ballsack the Destroyer, aka Soulrack the Destroyer. And down below him, we have the one and only Johnny Colbauer playing Wilma Chattington, not to be confused with Wilmore Chattington. That guy is gone. Dust. Dunzo.
Technically, he's in Solrak's pocket.
Not the first time he's been in Solrak's pocket. Before it was the brown one. Let's go ahead and do a quick little recap of the last time we were all together. It's been a little while. And sure, you guys could all use a little refresher. The last time we were together, you guys just started off in a battle with this kind of flesh melding mess on top, attached to the ceiling of this chamber named Jibberjaws, with this chaotic cultist that was with him. And he kept on teleporting away, getting away from you guys, leading you further and further away. But Fang, with those speedy feet of his, he was able to catch up to him and end him and stop him. And of course, you guys destroyed this flesh abomination as well, killing that and letting it kind of shrivel up and necrotize up on the ceiling. With that, you went back to the chamber where you met the Githyanki, and they showed you these two metal rods that you needed to activate in order to open up the door, which you guys have just made your way through. You guys activated those rods, felt a little bit of a shocking sensation as you did that, but made your way around the back where you guys came from at the entrance and back up around where you saw some dead Duragar scattered about, a couple of them. And as you continued on, you saw these massive spider webs clinging to the walls around the corner, where you saw a couple of spiders and a couple of smaller, strange-looking humanoid figures that seemed to be maybe like in Duragar size, but having, telltale signs of being an aberrant zealot of Talavar, having tentacles kind of expanding off of their body and a couple of extra eyes and looking just really grimy and dirty. Passed on through there where the Githyanki and you all saw this little mass that looked like a brain that had a bunch of little like pockets of pus and ooze inside of it, almost like little egg sacs that it would pop and little creatures would fly out of it with these eyes all around its form. And the Githyanki wanted to destroy that, so you guys obliged and went in there and started fighting. Well, unfortunately, you guys lost one of the Githyanki in that fight, the Knight Varakta, who perished due to the explosions of these sacs and these pods on this brain-like creature. After dealing with that, you said, sorry, gave him a little bit of a ritual that the Githyankis do to lay him to rest with his blade, and continued on past a couple more like chewed up bodies and bones and scraps and viscera, through that doorway that you guys had opened up through the activation rods. Making your way into here, you found another chamber and pretty quickly found a floating figure, a spherical figure with 10 eye stalks and a large central eye gazing at you guys, and a large sharp-toothed maw at the front of it. You can see it's got like these very almost like segmented like skin, like an insect or like a reptile of sorts. And the stalks on it extend out quite long, and each one of them have different colors on it. And he let you guys know that he, a servant of Talavar, looking to work beside him and get his own lair, was told that if he was able to get 100 kills within this space, that would be granted to him. And he is at currently 94 kills. So lucky for him, the 6 people here will get him right to where he wants to be. And god damn it, he wants that lair. With the fight starting off, he somehow, you guys, a lot of your magical abilities and weaponry and armor seem to shut down with their arcane abilities and senses as he zapped the three of you, Wilma, Fang, and Solrak, with his powerful eye beams. Fang I think only took a little bit of damage. Wilma, not much, but Solrak, he got a decent hit to him of this death ray blasting into his body, almost taking him down all the way. If you see Kianka up to the north, as soon after that death ray happened to Solrak, it was blasted right at them and melted them into the ground, just like the wizards that you guys saw, kind of their heads and arms reaching out from the flesh in the one chamber. So here we are at the top of the round. You guys against this beholder, Irv, and we have Wilma ready to go.
All right, so all right. So if I recall though, when Vazi got behind him, like the magic of her stuff kind of.
I will also say now, at the top of the round, thank you for pointing that out again. Solrak, you noticed that although the flame of your demon sword has still seemed to be extinguished, the luminous radiant blade of the Dawnbringer is illuminating bright still. And Fang, you look down at your relic as well, still glowing, and Wilma, you realize that your stone still too glows with the light of Lathander.
So the Dawn Soul's glowing, but like my like the shield and my necklace, it's all kind of the bless and all that kind of stuff just isn't working right now.
It seems that way.
All right. I am going to.
And yeah, as you mentioned, when Vazi moved around, it seemed like his arcane abilities were still present.
All right, so I'm gonna bonus action, kind of like where I stand. I'm gonna bonus action into the chalice, and then I'm assuming nothing happens, but then I'm gonna move kind of up here to the corner.
Okay.
Do I end up turning into the chalice at any time?
As you move on up there, I guess so you began to cast it within. Actually, no. Regardless, yes, you do turn into the chalice, into your starry form.
Okay. So so I hit the chalice, like nothing happens. I start to move, and then like something happens.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what I figured. So at that point, I think it has something to do with like the front of him, because the guy behind him. Now I'm off to the side. Nothing's happening to me. So I would just kind of shout out to everybody. I think it's the main eye. You can't have it look at you. And I will throw out a. I can't ready a bonus action after I've already taken a bonus action, right?
You can't ready a bonus action at all.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, then I'm just gonna hit him up with the Sacred Flame.
Okay.
As I kind of run by once I get out.
Okay. Dex save.
19 dex.
19 it is.
All right. So that's that.
Sacred
all right.
Radiance
So I'm in the corner.
flies down on him, quickly just dodges out of the way of it, explodes into the ground right before Solrak.
That's it.
Alright, and you are in your chalice form?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, Solrak feeling quite hurt after that death ray hits you. Like I said, the Dawnbringer is illuminated, but your armor seems to be dulled out. Your flaming blade is no longer burning bright.
So I'm gonna hawk a big bloody loogie into the ground. I'm gonna look up at the ugly creature. Say, I didn't hear no bell. Here, then I'm gonna take out a potion of supreme healing. I wanna. I'm gonna chug that bitch down. So 10d4 plus 20. 41 health back. Not great, but I'll take it. Okay.
So as you quaff that down while standing in front of the beholder still, the effects of the potion as you drink that down don't seem to take.
Oh. Well, that sucks. I didn't realize those were magic.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check. I'll let you see if you would have realized that beforehand. If you succeed over, it's pretty basic. I'd say 12 DC. Then I would say that you moved out, realizing that. There you go. I'll say that you go ahead and you step over to like where Kianka's dead body is, and you drink that down, and yep, you take that healing then.
Sweet. Okay. Then I'm gonna take a swing. Come right back at him. Take a swing with Dawnbringer.
Okay.
18? I forget if that is.
18 will hit.
Sweet. And that is... I'm raging, right? Yeah, 13 damage.
I don't have rage on your guy, and I typically would have done that if you would been. I don't think you did rage on this.
Oh yeah, the rage had run out. Never mind, so just 11.
So 11 points. Okay, cool.
Then I'll swing again. 16.
You hit his hard chitinous exterior and just kind of dings into it.
If he's over there at the beginning, I did bless and my other thing. So he's got a D4 on that.
You have
too.
bless up?
Yeah, in the very beginning, I popped bless.
Okay.
Although I guess like I popped it, but the people that were in the thing didn't.
It'll be 18.
And then you, if you want, you also have a D4 because I also popped the other thing in the beginning, in the first round.
Did you take damage? I forget. During this.
Yes, so I guess I'd have to do a con check for the bless.
Yeah, we'll just call it a 10 because I can't remember what the damage was. Ooh.
11.
All right. So yeah, that second hit will hit then, barely, scraping off as you feel Wilma's holy blessing placed upon you.
Damage.
12 damage, cool.
And then I'll swing again, and I'll end my second one. Another 18.
Okay, so that was for so I guess you're blessed regardless, doesn't matter. So yeah, 12. All right.
And
yeah, my first turn was blessed plus the other thing.
Cool. Let's go ahead.
And the potion was a free action, right? So I can still bonus.
Bonus action, baby. I love that you always try to squeeze that.
He loves asking for that to be a free action. He loves it.
It's supposed to technically be an action altogether anyways, but we house rule bonus action.
It's because I've been playing Baldur's Gate for so long.
That's not a free action in Baldur's, though. It's a bonus action in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an action there.
Gotcha, yeah.
But here, it's free. So.
No, it's the same as Baldur's Gate here, essentially.
You know what time it is.
All right, so after you slash into him a couple of times, you seem to hurt him a little bit. He turns his attention over to you, and Fang, you notice as he does that, all your magical abilities on you seem to regain as well. Your bracers start to illuminate bright, and your boots start to spark up. But he faces Solrak, and with that, let's go ahead and roll a d10. As one of the eye stalks start to focus on him, And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Solrak, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as this dark blue, almost blackish ray shoots out at you.
Oh God.
24.
24, nice. You take just 18 points of necrotic damage then, as that is blasted at you. And Fang, you're up.
So from that, I am able to kind of put 2 and 2 together, and realize that when the beholder's eye isn't looking at me, my magical items regain their magic. Is that kind of what I get from that?
It certainly seems that way, like what Wilma said.
Beautiful. All right. So with that being said, that changes my idea just a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna slide right here. Right there. Yep. And I aim my staff right at this beholder, and from my feet being firmly grounded, my body kind of just turn this glowing white, and you see this energy kind of go from my feet through my staff, and out from my staff comes a lightning strike. So the beholder needs to make a dex saving throw, DC 17. It's a 5 feet wide by 120 foot long line, so it should just hit him with where I'm positioned.
For sure. So you charge up this lightning blast, and he senses it nearby, and quickly he rolls underneath, and you barely scratch him with this lightning bolt. The DC was what again?
Rolled, 17.
Yeah, so you rolled a 19, so go ahead and roll damage. He'll take half the damage.
So 15 damage he will take.
Okay.
Alright, Alright, and then I move 15 feet, and I'll move right there. There. That's my 60 feet. And,
Christ, where'd you go? He just fucking disappeared.
Exactly.
That's what Fang does.
Shit. And then, bonus action, or I should say free action, I'll take a potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
So that'll be 4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Alright, so 15 health is regained.
Awesome. As you, anything else for you?
Take a defensive position.
Defensive position. That's a reaction. As you blast him and he rolls underneath of the lightning bolt, he turns, as he tumbles and rolls, he repositions his body facing you. Fang, as he looks over at you, you see one of his eye stalks charging as well. As, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This very, like, opaque white, like, beam shoots out of an eye right in your direction as you are just putting down your potion. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, wise guy.
Mildly wise.
17. Come on now.
17? Okay. You feel something start to come over your head. Maybe feeling a little weak in your knees, but you shake it off and you stand tall, unaffected.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Larnin is up now. Good old Larnin is not looking so good. He hobbles on over to Wilma.
Run, Larny!
He says, please, do you have a potion or something? As he just coughs up blood all over you.
I do that like when like a homeless person asks you for money, you just like kind of pat your back like I got credit.
Terrible. As he looks at
And then you go into McDonald's and get them a cheeseburger.
There you go. There you go. All right. As yeah, Garden looks in desperation. He is going to just take the dodge action right now. Actually, he does not look like he's in great shape to go against this beholder. And that leads us to Irv, who, surrounded by Sorak and this one Gith Yankee, he begins to levitate up to the ceiling, going up all the way as tall as he can, which is about almost 15, 20 feet tall in here. So as he leaves your space, Sorak, you can certainly take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, if Ozzy can do that too, right?
Yes, he can.
It's just one attack, right?
Correct.
24. 16 damage.
Those will both hit.
And then 9 plus the psychic damage of 8.
Okay. All right. He floats on up to the ceiling, where now he looks down at everyone around here, seeing Vazi, Sorak, and Wilma. Actually, yeah, he'll go ahead and turn here so we can see Wilma a little bit better. And
You do that.
I need Vazi, Sorak, and Wilma to all roll a d10 for me.
Alright, first one's for Vazi, second one's for Wilma.
You said first one was for Vazi?
Yeah.
Alright. Have Vazi roll a dex save for me, please. As the beholder floats on up to the ceiling, one of the eye stalks looks down at him immediately, who seems almost like frozen in fear of this creature. And as the beholder sees him stuck there, he blasts him with his death ray. If he has...
I don't know if it matters, but is the main eye looking at Vazi? Can I roll the d4s?
Yes, you can roll the d4s, but it does not matter.
Okay. Alright, well, if it doesn't matter, then he did.
As Vazi melts down into the floor as well, looking just like a Kianka beside him. Rough. Wilma, you rolled a 7 on yours.
Yeah, glad I didn't roll a 10. Jesus
Yes,
fucking
go ahead
Christ.
and roll a wisdom save.
Alright. Wisdom. Wise. Jesus, I got a fucking +9, a 1 on that.
Oof.
I can't roll.
Ooh.
I definitely can't roll the 1s. The 4s.
What did you roll in that one? Yeah, no,
Yeah, I rolled in that one.
That's a fail. As one of the eye stalks looks at you, Wilma, same kind of one that just tried to shoot at Fangs. The beholder tries its luck once again as it zaps you. Your eyes you feel your eyelids begin to get heavy, and your head starts to kind of swirl around a little bit as your knees buckle, and you fall down to the ground, asleep, as you're unconscious.
Learning that potion.
I think Bless still stays even if you are... Actually, I don't know if you can say concentrate on a spell.
Nancy, can you concentrate while asleep?
Well, you can make yourself go back to a dream.
You can't while you're unconscious. Nope, so Bless drops and all that fun stuff.
I tried.
All right.
The other one isn't concentration, so that one's still up.
Cool. And then Sorak, you rolled a 9.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a eulogy written? No, I need you to roll a dex save for me, please.
Okay.
You do have advantage.
And I get advantage on that because I can see them. Okay. Come on, baby. 22, nat 20, bitch. Nat 20, bitch. It's ready. I really needed that in my life.
As this ray of sickly energy shoots down at you, Silrak. Go ahead and roll a Arcana check for me again, actually. I want to see something. Nope. It's a nasty fucking ray. It looks terrifying, and you eagerly dive out of the way of it, like an Elden Ring. You dive towards him, rolling. That's the smart thing to do to evade it. If you're trying to get away from something, actually get closer to it. And yeah, you just barely evade this devastating hit on you. Wow, that could have been bad. Back at the top of the round, we have Wilma as Irv just kind of floats up there, surveying the room and looking at these humanoids that he's being melting into the ground, and he's just chuckling and laughing to himself. Oh my, that layer, how will I decorate it? Maybe I'll put your head in it. And Wilma, you're unconscious right now. Let me see what you can do about this. I don't think anything, actually.
Sleeping, right?
Save? You got the turn or something?
Yeah, nope. You don't no save or anything right now. Nope. Soul Rack, you're up.
You guys just see me like twitching my little rabbit feet, like
Exactly.
just really happy right now.
I look back at Lauren and I yell, "Hey! Stay alive long enough to kick her open. Like, kick her awake, I mean." And I turn back over to the creature. And I'm going to take a swing, a ling with Dawnbringer. 29. Oh, yeah. 9 damage.
So yeah, he's 20 feet. So you're flying up to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, 7 damage then. Cool. So you are also. Do you want to fly up like 15 feet or 20 feet?
I'll be 15, so I'm not too close to him.
All right.
Yeah. Then I'll swing again. 19.
That'll
oh,
hit.
yeah. With 16 damage.
Are you? You're not raging, right?
Yeah, I am. I added the rage.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Last round.
I thought
Remember
you took
the
a
bonus action, versus action.
Wasn't that your potion the last round that you did the bonus action?
Yeah, that was my free action. Which is why I asked.
there
Yeah.
is no free. It's not a free action. It's bonus action. That's what we just said.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Well, in that case, I started then raging now.
Okay, gotcha.
Fucking round.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, Jesus.
No worries.
Nate, I'm gonna free action right now and cast level 8 Guiding Bolt.
Love it.
That was great.
Nat 20.
There we go.
Balls,
That
I'll
hits.
That's a
Why don't
big
you
one.
wake up, Wilma?
That's good.
Okay.
I'm sitting there just like dreaming of like Soul Rack drinking a potion, raging, and swinging a sword like 30 times, just going like, he's so quick.
Hilarious. So that's gonna be
That's max damage.
22 damage then altogether. Right there. Amazing. Yeah, massive swing into it. You have to hold on to your broom as you like put all your might and strength into it. You almost like spin around 360 on the broom, like in a Quidditch match or something like that, as you strike into him. Definitely massive hit on that. He's looking hurt, but still has some fight in him, certainly. Anything else?
And
you,
the
Solar?
22 include my 2 for rage?
Oh, +2. That's right. So 24.
Yeah, so 24. Okay. No, I rage. I did that. No, I'm gonna actually fly around him while staying within his range.
Okay.
So I'm in his back.
Okay. Yeah, as you go ahead and move around there after striking those few ones into him. Yeah, he's not stoked about that. He turns and follows your his gaze follows you as you spin around him, flying around, and as you're moving quite quickly on that broom around him, one of his his eyes stalks look out, kind of sticks out right at you, almost like a stop sign, and looks at you and shoots you right in your chest. I need you to make a dex save. You do have advantage on this.
Alright. 14. Can I get a D4 still? Even in your sleep?
Yeah, does the emboldening bond work still?
Emboldening bond is magic. So technically, Vazzy had it, but he's dead because you're not within 30 feet of me. Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Oh yeah, no. So he's not within 30 feet of anyone right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have emboldening bond then, right
Okay.
now. So 14 will miss. As this beam shoots you in the chest, you feel yourself like you're trudging through sludge. Begin to slow down as you feel like your whole body's just like encased in like molasses. As you have a slowing ray put on you, your target or your speed is halved for right now, and you can't take any reactions. And you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both.
Okay. And now he's facing me, right?
Yes, but you notice that everything is still functioning still.
That means that whoever would be next is a creature with his back turned to them.
That's right.
So let's see what he does with that.
Alrighty, that brings us to Fang.
Wilma's snoring at this point.
Fuck yeah. Alright. I run.
Luke, is your mic down?
Galum.
There you go.
I think my hand was like in between my cheek and the mic.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run right around here. And would you say he's 30 feet from me at this point? With him being 20?
You don't have to worry about it. It's only what the maximum distance is of the two. There's no trigonometry. It's 20 feet that he's away from you right now.
Okay, so actually I'll move. I guess that would be 30
If something
feet
is 70
away
feet
then.
high and 50 feet away from you, then it's 70 feet away from you. That's how D&D rules work.
I like that.
Kind of
Alright,
disappoints
so
me.
if that's the case,
It's
then,
non-Euclidean world.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I want to be 30 feet away from him. I think. So that would have been only. There we go. Let me check how far I moved then. Okay, so I moved 25 feet so far. And
You're
then
30 feet, one more square, but yeah, you're good there.
it's. I got 60 feet of movement. I think 5 feet's all right.
Exactly.
But so you know, I start to kind of like my veins start to bulge out, and then I throw this kind of air punch, and this huge gust of wind strikes from my knuckles into his body as I spend 2 key points to do Fist of Unbroken Air.
Nice.
So he's got to make a strength saving throw, DC 17. Yep, DC 17.
Okay. 18.
Damn.
18? Son of
18.
a bitch, man. Alright, he still takes half damage, so let me do that. Ooh, nice. 11. Son of a bitch. And then I will run to Wilma
Okay.
and
Gentle. Soft.
like yeah.
You just like shake me instead of punching me.
Yeah, you know, I'll try and just, you know, slap her around because I know Wilma likes that.
It does take an action to do
Okay.
that thing.
Then I will just kind of stand at Wilma facing the beholder, and does the dodge action work against spells?
Just Dex saves.
So, all right, then I'm not going to worry about spending a key point on the dodge action. So That's going to be my turn.
Okay. After you miss this attack, he kind of just laughs in Sorak's face, still staring at him, says, "My, your friends are really quite helpful. Why don't I help them out and, get rid of you?" I need you to make a charisma save as one of the I-beams focus on you and envelops you with this blinding light.
Hey, what about Lornan?
This is a legendary action.
Okay, yeah, right.
Say charisma.
Yes, please.
Okay, fucking saving. Oh shit! I don't have anything. Ooh, a 9.
Alright. As he says this, Fang, you're the only one that would notice this right now. Of course, Lauren's a little preoccupied and Wilma is snoozing. But as this blinding light envelops around Sorak, you watch as it quickly vanishes as fast as it appeared. And as the light disappears, Sorak is not there.
Way to go, assholes.
That's a challenge. Hey, you're the one that failed to save, man.
Yeah, I'm the one damaging this fucking creature.
Sorak, actually, we'll get to that in a second. Larnin, up now, sees that the light kind of happened and succeed, and then looks up and Sorak's not there, and he looks over at Wilma and says, Wilma, wake up! And he starts like grabbing you by the collar and slamming you against the ground, and sure enough, you wake up as soon as he does that. Something's happened, Sorak's gone, and this isn't gonna be good, as he hides behind Fang, and it's gonna be his turn. Irv up now. He just keeps on laughing. Says, 3 down, 3 to go. As he floats on over in your guys' direction. Let's see, Fang and Wilma, go ahead and make roll a d10 for me. As these eyes begin to look at you guys. And the first one shoots out at Varnin. And he's going to make a charisma save as well. Let's see. As this blinding light envelops around Varn, he's like, "Oh God, not me too!" As he vanishes. Fang, would you roll? 8?
8.
Okay. I need you to roll a dex saving throw for me, please.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Wilma, I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
18.
Oh, hell no. Strength.
Fang, yeah, you dodge out of the way. You do like a backflip and just evade this I-beam completely.
No.
With a 1 on that one. Let's see, what was it again?
Hope you had a nice nap.
I feel like I'm like groggy from the nap, so I'm like just a little sapped of my strength.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do this. You guys watch as Wilma, standing here, tries to evade this beam, as a spectral force field, a dome, just forms around her, enclosing her inside this, and goes up to the edge of it and tries to bang on it, but can't get through this space. Just completely shrouded inside this clear dome, like a snow globe. And that's gonna be it for Irv, as he just laughs at you guys. Wilma, you were up inside of this snow globe. You recognize this as being a Wall of Force spell, of course.
So does, like, can I feel like my my magic items working in here? Like,
Yeah.
is it blocking whatever's happening?
No, everything seems to be working as it should in here. Yeah. It's just you are inside, you know, you've... Actually, I guess it's not Wilma, it was Wilmore that had the Wall of Force, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
But I mean, I know what that is. Yeah, I don't really think there's much I can do in here except yeah, I gotta do something. All right, so we're gonna do something. I am going to, as a bonus action, using that mind crystal, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the ball.
Yep.
And I kind of know this is powerful magic, so I'm gonna do a level 5 Dispel Magic.
All right, go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
Ah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, you know, when you, as being a spellcaster, upcasting spells certainly improves the effect of them. Unsure though if that would even affect.
But hold on,
this
since
together.
I can. So I'm unsure that it'll work.
Yes. You're not positive one way or the other. You know, of course, you know, higher casting things, using more arcane energy from yourself, and the weave helps, you know, make things more powerful. But not quite sure if even such a thing could dispel this.
I mean, Dispel Magic. I'm gonna try it at level 4 Dispel Magic.
Okay. As you sitting inside here, you begin to cast the spell as quickly as you can, focusing on this crystal. And as you focus out and expend that on this dome surrounding you, this wall of force, it just kind of shimmers, ripples, but does not seem to vanish or go away.
If that 11 was a save, I could add 2 to it. But okay, all right. So then I'm kind of sitting in there. Push on it, nothing happens. Yep, I have no teleports. Yeah, now the only thing I can do is yell to Fang, get away from the eye and punch yourself. That's it.
Alright, Solrak. You find yourself in a strange space of cosmic miasma, etherealness around you. It's like a tiny pocket dimension of sorts that you're just floating in, all by your lonesome. And then all of a sudden you hear a popping sound. Ah! You see Larnin arrive right next to you. He looks over at you and says, "Oh, good, you're still alive. I mean, am I dead? Are we both dead? What's going on?"
For anybody that's seen the classic movie Airplane, the movie when the lady starts bugging out, I basically take one of those, "Get a hold of yourself, man," and I start slapping him.
Surely you can't be serious.
If that hurt, we're still alive. But we gotta figure out how the hell to get out of here.
I'm sure Wilma will figure something out. She always does.
Wilma, didn't you wake her up before we gotta get ourselves out of here.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
50-50 on the Arcanas. 19.
19.
Nice.
You recognize what has happened to you as being a banishment spell, and that you have been banished to. I mean, because you're native to, of course, Faerun and the material plane. You've just been banished to some sort of pocket dimension for the time being. Typically, you rolled pretty well on this. You know that these banishment spells usually only last like a minute, unless you're from a different plane. Then they usually just banish you completely to the plane that you're originally from. But given a little bit of time, you should be all right. You know, you're not much of an arcane user yourself or magic user, so there's not much of a way for yourself to probably, you know, teleport yourself back to the material plane. But you're fairly confident that in due time, it's something that might resolve itself.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and chug a greater healing potion.
All right.
And that's 44 plus 4, and I'm gonna give him a regular healing potion.
Cool. Yeah, he'll grab that for his turn. Anything else for you?
That's it.
All right. Fang.
Yeah. All right. So is he looking at me? Is my magic on at the moment?
Yeah. So what you have noticed now is that it seems like he chooses between either focusing in with the central eye or using his other eye beams, and it seems like he's been having fun with these eye stalks.
Word. Let me try something here. But like his eye is like, okay, his eye is at me. So is it? So when he's using his eye stalks, is his big eye open?
Yes, but it doesn't seem to be affecting.
Okay. Nah. All right. So. Yeah. So I kind of just start like running in place, until my shoes start turning blue, and then boom, I use my Storm Rider boots and bolt right on by him, and then just beeline it up. I'm just gonna go like up here.
Dex
So
save.
Storm Rider boots. Let me just double check. Yep. Dex saving throw, DC 15.
That's a 20.
Jesus.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Single.
That's 60 on Dex.
I'm just sitting there all by myself.
Doesn't even take half damage.
In a bubble.
Damn, crazy. All right. Cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna just hope and pray that he doesn't
Did you
tear me a
did you
new
not
one.
hear me?
Uh-huh.
Did you use an
There's
action?
not.
Yeah, isn't the Storm Rider boots my action?
No, that's just movement. You can
Ah.
activate these boots as part of your movement.
Alright, oh shit. Then if that's the case, I kinda just run right past him and come right on back to Wilma. And try and like give it a good baseball swing to this wall of force.
Go for it. Hold a hit. Let's see.
22.
If you go ahead and you step back and you take a swing, slam it into this wall of force, you feel as it just smacks into this, and you see it kind of ripple again as it shimmers across the surface, and does not seem like has physically done anything to it.
Word. Hell yeah. And then I turn around and just take a swing at him. Oh, nat 20!
Oh, that was the big one.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah.
Ready.
That will definitely hit.
18 damage, and with that, I get a little bit extra force behind that as I try and stun him with a stunning strike.
All right. What's your reach? Because he is 20 feet up.
Oh fuck, he is. I'm sorry, I did not see that. Oh, but I guess I would fly up then with the Storm
There
Rider
you go.
boots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
there we go.
making sure.
So let me just see something real quick.
You said stunning strike?
Yeah.
Con
So
save?
we've done like feet. Yep, con save 17.
24.
Jesus.
It's
Alright.
a nat
No
20.
problem. Yeah, fucking A. Alright. And then bonus action.
Sigh of He's looking pretty hurt.
I'm gonna kick him in the eye. Fuck
All
that
right.
eye. 16?
16 does not hit him.
Damn.
You are in Wilma's range of if her emboldening bond is still up.
Yep. 10 minutes.
Hell yeah. Alright, so what is that?
It doesn't say anything about it dropping if they, are unconscious or anything.
Yeah, it's not a
D4?
con or anything,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
D4.
like the god thing.
Exactly.
2? 18?
That will just hit.
Yeah, alright. 9 damage.
Cool. All right. Anything else for you?
And I run the remaining 50 feet.
Yeah. As you begin to run away, one of his eye beams begins to charge up at you. Of course. That's a 7. He's gonna do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save as he blasts an eye beam, one of his eye stalks at you as you run away, hits you in your back, and we'll see what happens.
Ooh, 7.
A 7. All
Yeah.
right.
Goes to sleep.
Was that opportunity attack or a
Nope.
legendary attack?
Legendary action. Yeah,
Word.
Fang, you feel your toes begin to drag on the ground as you're running away, and your eyelids begin to get heavy as you just go face first into the ground, snoring as you are unconscious.
Hell yeah.
All right. Anything else for you? Oh no, I mean that's the end of your turn. So never mind. Larnan grabs the potion from Solrak and drinks it down real quick, and says, "So, any plans?"
We reappear. We slash and bash this fucking eyeball until it's gone here. I'm literally just holding my sword, just ready to strike again.
All right. I mean, if you got any more of those potions, let me know, because he looks around at himself. He's like bleeding everywhere, bruised and cut up. He's half of his ear is missing. He's like, I've seen better days.
Fine. I'm gonna take out a greater potion and give it to him, and then when it's my turn, I'm gonna chug a superior.
Cool. All right. Ends his turn as he grabs that from you. He took the 1 potion on this turn already. Irv, the beholder, sees Wilma behind this wall of force, and he just laughs, and then he looks up and sees Fang unconscious, laughs once again and says, "You stay put," and he begins to float on over towards Fang, who is unconscious. And let's see something.
Yeah, where would Fang have passed out? He probably wouldn't have made it all the way up there, right?
Well,
Yeah,
it's technically at the end of the turn that he takes the legendary
Oh,
action,
okay.
so
Okay.
yeah. All right, Fang, unconscious. So let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and. Oh man, what do I do? Too many
I
choices.
hate that. Yeah, right.
All right. Yeah, Fang, you automatically fail dex saves as you're unconscious. As he
That sucks.
looks over at you with his eye beams and begins to blast them in your direction. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, okay.
Fuck.
Fang, you take 43 points of damage.
Does it matter what kind of damage?
It is force damage.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba.
I didn't like how you didn't sound like you were done.
I'm not.
Yeah.
As it does that, it begins to turn around and looks over at the melded in bodies of Vazi and Kianki and shoots down 2 eye rays down at the both of them. And something begins to happen, but my thing is messed up right now, so let's go ahead and as he does that, he just begins to laugh once again. Says, I can picture it now. The feng shui of my lair will be magnificent. Maybe I'll have some feng shui in there. As he looks over at you, he's like, yes, yes, just what my mantle needs. A shiny head. And Wilma, you're up. I'm gonna refresh my screen, see if I can fix this.
Alright, give me 1 second here. Alright, so as he disappears, I'm clearly in this ball and I can't get out. So I am going to cast level 7 etherealness as I just kind of fade into the border realm.
Sure. Before you do that real quick, yeah, because I finally was able to do this, get this to work. The 2 eye beams that shoot down at Kianka and Vazi, Wilma, I guess you would be able to see out from your dome. You see their bodies begin to move a little bit and twitch in the ground right there, as this like strange melded form of their upper body, just their arms and their head, begin to crawl on the ground and move around a bit. In this like kind of ghoul-like form. But yeah, you step into the ethereal plane, and you see the dome still wrapped around where you stand, but you see possibilities for you to go under, behind the wall, through the space where you are now, and you know the wall that sits there still stands there blocking the ethereal plane, but you can now go through other places that aren't just that invisible barrier.
Yeah, so am I still encapsulated?
You are, but you have the potential to go through the floor if you want to, or go through the wall, the back wall if you want to.
Oh, because it's a half dome.
Yeah, it's like goes up against the wall essentially. Yeah.
Yep. So I go like doo just like down and then back up the other side.
Fuck yeah.
And so it's basically bad terrain, so I can go half speed, so 15. I slide up here, and then I kind of see this whole thing playing out in front of me. And bonus action, I'm gonna just drink a potion just to make sure I'm lock, stock, and ready to go. And well, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do like an action to focus with Fang, but yeah, that's it.
Okay. Beautiful. As you slide through through the ethereal plane, through the walls, and underneath behind the beholder, you find yourself free once again. Fang unconscious and looking very weak, but these ghouls.
Oh, hold on, he's unconscious?
No. He's asleep, unconscious. Yeah. Not like 0 hit points unconscious.
Got it. Okay, so I would have gotten over to here. I would have seen him out cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming he's dead. For my bonus action, instead of drinking a potion,
okay,
I am going to rabbit hop 25 divided by 2, I guess another 10 feet.
Okay. Yep.
Just to get closer to him. Oh, why did it move me back? 10 feet, get closer to him. All right, cool. Yep. Then that's where I'm sitting right now.
Beautiful. All right. Solrak is still floating in this swirling space. You feel your body begin to like swirl around and around. It's hard to like stop yourself because there's like just infinite like there's nothing to grab onto to stop yourself. It's like once you start moving, and it's impossible to stop as you're just floating in space essentially.
Okay. I'm going to take out a potion of superior healing. Like I said, I'm going to chug that down.
Okay.
is 8d4 plus 8. Nice. 17 plus a 25 back.
Beautiful.
And that will be it.
All right. Fang, sleeping, snoring away, feeling pretty hurt after that last blast. Actually, I'm sorry. If you take damage while you're asleep, you actually wake up. So yeah, no, you are hurt pretty badly as after you feel that blast hit you, but your eyes begin to twitch and move a little bit, and you can push yourself up if you'd like.
Hey, yeah. Fucking A. Yeah, I'm up. Let's see. First things first. Bonus action. Supreme Potion of Healing.
Crunchwrap, Supreme, Potion of Healing.
So 10d4 plus 20.
We need to make that a thing. Like, you guys can go to like a taco stand to get a Crunchwrap Supreme Potion of Healing. Nice.
I'm still trying to make this a savory French toast.
You're trying to make that a thing, aren't you?
Dude, I'm gonna be in the lab cooking. I had so many people be like, I had like some constructive like ideas from friends that were like, well, maybe if you did this, you know, or that. So I'm gonna take it all. I'm gonna absorb it all,
Yeah,
and
just
I'm gonna make
put
this
bread in
banging,
beef stock and then throw that on the
savory
pan.
French toast and fried chicken.
Nice.
But definitely not part of my diet. Anyway, all right. So I guess
Here's the music.
so I was technically prone, so I have to take half speed to get up.
Yep, 30 feet.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah,
that's
right?
horrible.
Isn't
That is
it?
so bad.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
It should be like half of your standards. That's nuts.
Or it should just be a set amount, like 10 feet. Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
I'm sure D&D creators are taking suggestions.
I know. They're probably watching.
They do, you know, the play test. There's feedback you can give.
Just put it in the box.
Reaction. God damn it! Why do you have to be far away? I want to spend more key points.
So far away.
Hey, you know what? I got an idea. He is facing
another plane dimension.
air. Alright, I pull out my bag of holding two
Jump
poison
in.
darts that we found like near, I want to say we found them near the Zerkwood.
What are they?
Poison dart.
Oh God.
I picked up some poison darts.
Let me see what I made up.
So it's just poison beholder
Hey,
dart. It does
either
1,000
that-
damage
it was-
against
it
the
was-
beholder that we picked up 2 years ago.
either that
That's
or,
really weird.
I throw alchemist flask
Episode
fire
6.
from like the Frost Giants stronghold. I still have one flask left with that.
There you go. So do you have this on your inventory?
Yep. In it's not. In my
Send it to the
inventory.
game log. Oh, it's written
No,
down.
It's in my other possessions. 2 poison darts.
God, I don't know.
I have it in between magical staff near Zerkwood, which is the staff that I have now. So I can delete that, and Arcana Cloth horn ribbon spectacles.
Yeah, which are gone also.
So yeah.
Okay, here we go. I
You found them?
I took it from another book. Oh no, wait, that's a spell. There we go. So yeah, go ahead. You throw it at them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
I
throw...
need to make a con saving throw. It's
yeah.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Do I have to make a contested like
Oh,
athletics?
yeah.
No, it's a DC
Attack or anything?
17 con save.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Oh wait, this isn't where I got this. That's not what it was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know where the fuck sometimes I come up with a lot of notes and I come up with a lot of crazy things. And sometimes I don't keep the best history of them.
Let's see if I can track it.
All of our items need expiration dates, Nate.
Yeah, right. Yeah. These poison darts are expired. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, no. So let's just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna make a DM call. Just roll to hit. Add your Dex and proficiency bonus, and it's gonna be 3d12.
It was night 125.
All right, well, let's pause the game and go rewatch that.
That's all good. Yeah. Go ahead and do what I said there. Roll to
We'll be
hit
back in 3 hours.
with Dex and proficiency bonus.
Dex and
Good call.
so plus 9. Damn. 20. Ooh, 26 then.
Cool. Yep, that will hit then. Go ahead and roll 3d12.
Oh fuck, that's kind of hot.
Sexy.
Roll ones.
18.
18. Oh, nice.
What?
Savage. As his poison dart.
Poison dart.
Oh, it was from the drow. That's probably what it was from. Yeah, you.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it was from. So whatever, that's fine. Yeah, you throw that at him, pierces it into his flesh, right in between some of the the plated like chitinous shell that he has outside of him, in between 2 layers of it, as he just squelches out with that, and you see the poison drip down his carapace, and that definitely hurt him.
Oh yeah. Was that both of them or just one?
That was just one.
Can I throw the other one?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Poison darts, man. 19?
19 will hit.
Yeah, come on. I'm gonna kill this bitch with some random poison darts. This is the last.
Throwing drow darts at him.
Oh, yeah, 23 damage.
Holy shit.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Why can't I find any drow that do?
Yeah, you know what? I think it was.
poison
I think it
darts?
was.
It was definitely
it was-
the drow.
Yeah.
If you got him in the
Yeah, I
circle,
think it was where we
definitely
fought the drow right before we entered the portal to get
Yeah.
to where we are
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
good.
all the
So that's pretty good damage as you get it. It's like when you stack 2 darts on top of each other on a dartboard. They kind of like hit right in the same exact spot, and he really screams out now with that one. And
Yeah.
he's looking hurt.
Hell yeah.
His eyes begin to the poison from the darts seem to start to pool into his eyes, and you see this green marble effect start to warp into the irises.
And fuck it, while we're at it, I'll pull out my alchemist fire flask because I have 1 left. So we're weaning my inventory. So
you
he
can't
has to
do
make
that
a
on this turn
DC
too.
On a bonus?
No,
Bonus action?
no, definitely not.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. That was great. And I really can't do anything else for bonus action.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. As you shoot those 2 darts into his body, as he cries out, you watch as he flings around his body lightning fast, and his eye goes wide, and you see the top of his head arch in anger, and his sharp-toothed maw grins at you. You see saliva pouring down and dripping as he begins to rush in your direction, charging up some eye beams at you, and blast one of them in your direction. It's going to be a let's see. I need a con save from you.
Ah, no. Come on.
he's a
Hey,
dexterous man.
At least I'm within 30 feet of Chatty. That's D4 ain't gonna do shit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
let's see. Let me just make sure I do this right.
Come on.
As a brilliant light of radiance just shines down on you, as if a portal to the moon just opened up in the ceiling above, and the moonlight just shines down on you. You take 15 points of radiant damage. And that beam of light just stays burning and shining on you as well. Larnin up now, looks over at Solrak and says, I hope they're doing okay.
I just look at him. Have faith in the wrecking crew, Larnin. We'll be all right.
You say so. And that's gonna be it for him. As Irv now, oh man, he's got Wilma and Fang right here. Two
I'm
I-beams.
I'm in a different plane.
Oh, you're still in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Okay. Does he have? Nope. Okay. All right. As Fang is there, he's just got one nice target to shoot at. And Fang, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this first beam comes and shoots at you.
Finally. Oh, not 20.
Yeah.
Nice. You dodge out of the way of that one. Easy peasy. Another one, as soon as you land, comes blasting again right at you. I need a con saving throw, please.
Ah, yeah, Fungul. 1920, yes sir. Dirty
Nice.
20.
Yeah, as you land, that one strikes you, but you feel this strength, this energy within you that you've never felt before. A need to withstand and stand your ground and take this motherfucker out as he shoots one more I-beam at you. Let's see. I need you to make a charisma save, please.
Uh-oh. See ya. Ah, fucking A.
Everyone just vanished.
Here you go.
As
Here you go.
a pop,
Yeah, here you
a
go.
popping sound appears in this area as this blinding light shines all over Fang, and he vanishes from this space. And I'm not gonna hide the token, just so you guys get the gist. And Solrak, you're sitting around here. Actually, we'll go ahead and we'll do the ghouls first. They start to just drag their bodies around. They sense a form over there, but then, sure enough, as quickly as they begin to start to claw themselves on the ground, one hand in front of the other, and just inching themselves forward, claw, claw, pull, claw, claw, pull. The guy is gone, and there's nothing for them to attack anymore. But at the top of the round, popping sound appears, and Fang appears in this space, just floating right next to Solrak and Larnin, in this like pocket dimension of sorts of cosmic galactic miasma.
And
Good morning,
as he
guys.
pops in, at this point, like I'm sitting there, like, spinning, and my eyes are closed, and I just I don't even open my eyes, but I just turn my head over to Larnin and say, "See, told you he wouldn't die."
Oh God, does that mean Wilma?
Wilma, she seems like she's doing all right.
Jury's still out on Wilma, but I think she'll live too.
Yeah, I mean, have faith in the wrecking crew, Larnin. We always seem to
That's what
find
I
a way
told
to
them.
prevail. That's
I mean, you guys have brought me back from literal death like 3 times now, so I guess I'll have a little bit of faith.
fighting off messes of giants here and there. I'll tell you what, though, Solrak, you'd be proud. I got that beholder down looking pretty weak, so it's just a matter of time of getting out of here. How do we even? You know how to get out of here?
Just gotta wait. And Arnie and I will probably be out before you, but when we disappear, just know that your time is coming here.
I don't know if I have that kind of patience, but we'll see.
Yeah, Fang, you had no idea whether or not Solrak and Larnin were still alive or what happened to them, but to see them in this space is it's a welcome treat, at least for the time being. But Wilma, you're up, you see as Fang vanishes, you're kind of drifting in the ethereal plane and watching in onto the material plane from where you stand. What do you do?
So he disappeared. The other guys disappeared. I mean, in all honesty, I'm kind of sitting there like, oh shit. Well, this when in doubt, leave. And I just kind of start just kind of floating. Oh, I disappeared. Where'd she go?
Gotcha.
There she is. So I'm sitting there. Oh, she was down here. Stop moving her. She was right here. So I'm kind of seeing that everybody's left, and I mean he's looking hurt, right?
Yeah, he's definitely looking pretty hurt. You can see like his eyes are looking like you can see like all sorts of strange colors starting to bleed into them, as if like he's starting to like implode from the inside.
Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, everyone's dead right now.
Yeah.
So it's a one-woman wrecking crew right now. So I'm gonna just kind of get myself fully ready. We're gonna cast Cure Wounds level 2 on myself. I'm gonna kind of look at everything, and I actually have one more exit strategy.
And that's from
but
the
this
necklace,
guy's not
right?
getting to 100. No, I can cast another D8 or level 8 etherealness if I pop back into existence.
I'm saying the Cure Wounds.
No, it'll be or actually yeah, I might as well use the necklace. Or no, I'm gonna use a regular spell because I can use the necklace later. But I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna start positioning myself. So like, how many turns do I have before anything happens?
Being in etherealness.
Well, before anybody, because I'm basically trying to prepare myself to kill him and run. So, I mean, like, basically that's one turn. If he moves, it'd be another turn. But I'm trying to get myself 60 feet away from him so I can pop back into existence, hit him with a bolt, and then pop back out of existence before any of this shit happens.
I mean, you don't know how much life he has in him, so it's not like something you could like exactly quantify, I guess, right?
Yeah, no. That's I'm not trying to quantify it. I'm trying to create distance between myself and him.
Sure. So yeah, I mean, as you do as much as you want to do, but yeah. So Cure Wounds, you're using that as your action to heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So so that's my action. I move 15 feet away from him. Because I'm creating distance, and then yeah, I just rolled that, so it's 10, 18 plus another 5, so whatever that is. 18 plus 6 is 24, plus 5 is 29, plus 4 for the D8 is 33.
Cool.
All right.
Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. As you know, no one seems to be around in this space. Irv just looks around, starts laughing, says, "Ha, well, it's only a matter of time before they make their return. Why don't we make ourselves comfortable and get ready for it?" As he begins to fly on over here, and tucks himself away, and he calls over his friends. Ben, Jerry, get over here. And Solrak, you are up.
Question for you. With my 19 Arcana check and knowledge of the other plane, would I know how time is affected being in here? Is it the same 1-to-1 or?
Yeah, you would know it's the same 1-to-1. It's pretty much like you have just been placed inside of like a holding cell, essentially, an interdimensional holding cell.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead while I'm in here. How's my health? I'm actually gonna bonus action it, and then that'll be my turn. to do my second wind. That's 1d10 plus 12.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Cool. Anything for you, Fang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind, you're good.
Um,
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
yeah, you know what? No.
No?
You know what?
No.
Is this technically my first turn of being in this pocket dimension?
I believe so.
Okay.
Or
I
is
pull
this
out-
second turn now, actually?
I pull out the heartstone that I grabbed from Narvi's temple from the Three Sisters.
God.
And I'm like, okay, I was able to go to a different plane when I used this heartstone. Now, can I get back with Wilma to try and destroy this beholder? And so I try to see if that'll plane shift me back to the beholder.
Okay, yeah, as you grab onto this heartstone, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me. You focus in trying to see if you can teleport yourself interdimensionally through planes.
13.
It seems like, you know, these heartstones, they're designed for a hag in particular. You know, they're experts in stitching these soul bags and using heartstones within them. But yeah, it's not something that you seem to be able to get a hold of right now.
No worries. Larnie, how you holding up over there? You feeling any better? Last time I saw you.
I mean, definitely seen much better days, but I'm trying to think of it as, you know, doing some good and saving some people. Hopefully this sacrifice that we're making will not be in vain.
Here, buddy. I think you need this more than I do myself. Have this greater healing potion, and I just kind of toss it his way.
Boy, thank you very much. So he's gonna drink that down.
Yep.
Cool.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, Larnin, same thing, just kind of chats around with you guys drinking that potion, and kind of twiddling his thumbs. And Irv floats around eagerly with the ghouls around him, says, "Oh no, you get over there, get to your places, be prepared. It's going to be a blast when they make their return. I think I banished him over there and him over there, so maybe you go get ready." As the ghouls begin to crawl in each direction, and says, "Yes, and that one went over there that way, so, you know, get ready to attack once they return. Oh, this is going to be wonderful, wonderful." You see him kind of just gaze up to the sky and starts picturing his lair once again. Wilma.
I am going to dash through the wall over to here.
Okay.
And I am furious because I think everyone's dead. All right, that's it.
That's it?
That's it. I'm getting close.
All right. Guys in the pocket dimension, do you want to do anything?
Yeah,
I
actually,
think I'm
will.
good health-wise.
Cool.
I'm okay.
Luke?
Yeah. So I pull out my what was it? The mind crystal. And I kind of like float on over to Solrak. Solrak, take my hand real quick. Actually, place your hand on on this hand while I'm holding this crystal. Okay.
Okay.
Trust me. Look, we're the wrecking crew here. We're here on the same mission. You know, we're in this completely different plane. Hopefully, Chattington's still alive. Just trust me on this one. But you have to promise to, for at least for this, dedicate your focus to the light of the morning lord. Please.
I'll try.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
So, just close your eyes and just tilt your head down, and just let your mind go blank, and relax. And
Yeah. Take a deep breath, and then I relax, and then you hear.
and so
Sorry, relax too much.
it'll only take a little longer now.
Then I start thinking about this god or whatever.
And so yeah, so my hand under, you can see like my hands start to glow, and then his hands start to glow, and this little like feeling of almost like you feel lighter, relaxed, a little bit more at ease and focused for whenever we get back to the beholder. You get that kind of feeling as I did the dedication ceremony on Solrak, and so for the next 24 hours, when the target makes a saving throw, it can roll 4. So
Ceremony
this will
takes 1 hour to cast.
Fuck! I do see that now.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Sorry.
Damn it. That's okay. I didn't think
So
it was
then
gonna
I
be
just
that
sit
easy.
there while he's holding my hand, and I'm all right, and I just pull out from.
Yeah, I saw
Sorry.
that. No, you're good. You could have stopped me.
I didn't know you were doing ceremony.
Oh, true. Ah, fuck. All right. God damn it, man.
I had my eyes closed, and I was trying to think about another god, and I opened my eyes. This god is stupid.
Okay.
What a stupid deity.
Okay, so with something like protect from evil and good, the concentration, would we still have to be on the same, like if would it still work if he's on a different plane?
I mean, if there's something good or evil to protect against on that other plane.
I just didn't know if like I had to be like, you know, next to him, you know.
No, I mean, yeah, you would touch Solrak if you want to protect him, and then, you know, if he experiences any of these creatures in the next 10 minutes or whatever, then yeah, you'd have the protection against them.
Yes, so that's what I'll do. Pretend like that whole ceremony I did was just protection from evil and good.
Okay. You do need to consume
still-
some of your powdered silver, but yeah.
Um,
No, it's a
if
touch
I
spell, yeah.
not if I have the crystal, right?
Oh, you're using the crystal? Sure.
Yeah, I was holding the well, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I won't use the crystal if I still have. How much powder silver do
You
I
have
need?
a lot, so just
I
take
know I
off
do.
a little bit. Whatever.
Nice. All
10
right.
gold pieces.
I'll just drop it down to 1,000. Keep it easy. I don't like
All right.
how it was
Anything
weird.
else for you?
1260. Ah, that is it.
Alright, so Solrak, you feel blessed and protected from all sorts of evil and good creatures as Fang does this blessing onto you. Larnin looks over at you guys and says, I mean, if we're gonna get handsy, and he starts taking off his robe. Irv up now.
Just wait until Wilma.
Irv looking around anxiously, just like kind of pacing around, floating around in this area, says, well, I just can't take it anymore. And you see he closes, Wilma, you see he closes his front central eye, and as he does that, a flash of light reappears down to the southwest of you, as Solrak's body stands there once again. As you hear a popping sound, and he appears in that space. Let's see. It's gonna end his turn there as he laughs and says, welcome back. I was getting bored while your friends seem to want to leave. I just want some friends here to play with them. will you be my friend so I can play with you? And he gives you his one eye winks at you. And you're like, whoa, that's the biggest one-eyed wink I've ever seen. And as he does that, the ghoul in front of you begins to crawl in your direction, scraping against the ground. And he goes to try to slam his claws into you. 20 to hit, and a 23 to hit.
Do I still have... let him hit.
Okay. He is undead, so I'm not sure if you have something against that or whatever. 7 slashing damage to you. You're not raging anymore because of floating around in space for some time. I need you to make a con save, please.
Would that grant him advantage?
Does he have something that... oh, yeah, so yeah, that's right. The protection against... Oh, yes, actually, I think I have disadvantage against you. My bad. Don't take that damage. I forgot. I already forgot about this.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I completely missed that second sentence.
So the first one would have been the 23, which misses, and then a 17 disadvantage already. He misses. It goes to scrape into you. Something in his core, I was going to say soul, but this thing doesn't have a soul anymore. Something deep down in its core frightens him off as he tries to scratch you and goes, no! He just tries to scratch you, and no effect at all. And that's going to be it for that. The other ghoul just kind of crawls himself up into in his position, trying to sense out, sniffing wherever that humanoid was that left this plane. And Wilma, you're up. Actually, no, at the end of that turn, as Solrak, you reappear, the Beholder focuses down at you and says, must I do all of the work? And it takes a shot. Just that. So let's go ahead and do a wisdom save for me, please.
Nine.
Okay. As he says this to you, you kind of...
It doesn't have to do that with disadvantage, too?
Oh, he is an aberration. You will have, the target, can't be charmed or possessed by that. No, so, no, actually, for a reason, it does not, but regardless, that's a good thing I reread this right now, you see as he shoots this beam at you, and it hits you in your core as you just have, reappeared here. You weren't quite ready for it yet, and it smiles at you and says, yes, you will be my friend, won't you? As you feel as he shoots his charm ray at you. Lucky for you, Fang just casting this spell on you, he can't charm you right now. As, yeah, you actually go ahead and roll a deception check if you want to, play along that he did charm you.
Oh, okay. You said deception.
You have to beat a yeah. As that blasts you, and you kind of shake it off, and you try to play it off for a second, but you let out another squeaker. He says, "Oh, that didn't work! You've got to be kidding me!" And now, Wilma, you're up.
Is he still 20 feet
that
in the air?
happens, I even though I had just cursed out Fang's deity, I say a little prayer under my breath, like, thank you to whatever his god name is.
Twice in a row that just helped you, actually, so yeah.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
Is he still 20 feet in the air?
He is.
How high is the ceiling?
20 feet. He's all
so
the way up. So he's like 15 feet, really, I guess. Yeah. Like the bottom of his body.
Okay.
Actually, I guess the bottom of his body would be closer to 10 feet, really.
But yeah, I guess if he's 10 foot. Alright, so I am going to... I'm still in etherealness. Solrak's back in the action. I am going to... I'm gonna fly just a little bit. And he's still looking just as bad as he did before, right? Alright. I just straight up pop right out of existence. I see Solrak's down there doing his thing. I boop, hop back in hopefully without him seeing me too much. And I'm going to hit him with a Sacred Flame, the 19 dex save, 27 damage. 27 damage.
Finally.
Right?
Oh yeah, as this radiance rains down on him, which strikes and burns and singes his armor like flesh, and all of his eye stalks start swinging around wildly. It's looking very hurt.
Yep. Blue Arm Riley kind of like glances at me a little bit, and this little kind of flash just kind of hits in his ears, and he sees these two little cat ears come up against me, and that's going to be bonus action Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
So maybe he doesn't hit me.
Alright, so wisdom save if he does want to attack you, right?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save if anybody wants to attack me.
And if you attack, then it's gone.
Yep, but I did that after I attacked.
Yep, for sure. All right, anything else for you?
Gravy. So what is it? So I moved 10 feet, which is 20 feet. I still have a little bit of movement, so I'm gonna move around this wall so he can't see me either. Hopefully. I don't know if he can see me or not, but yeah.
All right, let's see. Okay, well, he does succeed a wisdom save, but I guess you did get out of that space, so all gravy, he's going to shoot down at Solrak then. Another eye beam. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's see. I need you to roll a strength saving throw, Solrak.
Yeah.
As his eye beam blasts at you, and you feel it start to tug. And
25.
you just kind of flex and break your arms out as this like kind of spectral force field starts wrapping itself around you and pulling and tightening around you as you just throw it out, exploding or breaking out from it altogether, seemingly unaffected. How do you react, or what do you do next?
Well, here. I've been waiting to do this shit for weeks, maybe months. I'm gonna look down at the undead creature that tried to attack me and just shake my head. You fucked with the wrong one. And then I'm gonna swing Dawnbringer at him.
Hell yeah. Yeah, first undead in a while.
Yeah, he's undead too, right?
Yeah, a 12
Yeah,
will
12.
hit.
And that's 12 plus... so 17.
Yeah, you look at Kianka, this undead version of Kianka, just pulling and trying to scratch at you, and you just slash clear across its head, taking, like, scalping over, like, right over its eyes, where you take off the top part of its head, and boom, boom, boom. You see half of its brain still sitting inside the skull that remains, and the other half rolls out as that thing is just dead.
And then I look back up at the creature and I say, "You're next, One Eye." And then I start flying at him, and I'm gonna go 20 feet to him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fly 10 feet up. I don't know why it just moved me back. There we go. I'm gonna fly 10 feet up. And would that put me close enough to hit him? I don't know how big he is.
Yeah, I'd say it does.
Okay, then I'm gonna swing Dawnbringer at him.
Let's get you right there.
Ooh, a 30. Oh yeah.
30,
And that's
yeah.
7 damage.
Okay.
And then I got one more. 26.
26 hits.
With 12 damage.
Alright. Yeah, he's looking like he's about to fucking drop, for sure.
Well, good thing I got Demon Sword bonus action, because here we go.
Oh, you do a bonus action.
21.
21 hits.
And that is 9 damage.
He's hanging on by a thread as he just floats there, kind of looking like he's about to drop. I'd say you roll 1d10 and then roll another one afterwards.
Okay. That's a 2.
chop off one of his
And-
eye stalks, and then you
a
on the
7.
backhand you chop off another one. So 2 and 7 of his eyes, those 2 are gone now. Anything else that you want to do?
That's it.
I'm gonna have him, as he's looking this beat up, even though it's not actually concentration. Roll con save. And with that, yeah, 14. You guys, all of you guys, or Solrak and Wilma rather, you guys hear these popping sounds as you see Fang reappear in the space to the north of you, Wilma, and you hear Larnin putting on his robe again down at the bottom. And
He's like, ooh.
and with that, yep, the beholder though, 2 of his eye stalks gone. They flopping around on the ground like a lizard's tail that's been cut off. You see as one of them focuses on you, Solrak, once again. And oh, I forgot that this happened to you. We didn't do that. You were slowed. For a minute.
But that was while I was.
But it was for a whole minute.
Yeah, but then I went away to the ethereal plane for a minute, so I wouldn't be slow
No,
anymore.
you weren't gone for a whole minute.
You back,
Yeah, he brought you back on his own free will. It wasn't a whole minute. But all good. It's all good. We'll say go ahead and make a dex save right now. I'm gonna just up the DC of this a little bit because of you getting like 4 or 5 extra attacks. Alright, even with that upped DC just a little bit, you just squeaked in there. I was looking for an 18, so a 19 will do it. As you dodge out of the way of that one on your broom. Larnin throws, or actually no, Fang, you're up now. Sorry.
Hell yeah. Wilma, where is he?
I'm just like, my back's to the wall and I'm sweating and I'm like, you didn't ask me where he is right now.
There is a ghoul, or one of the Githyanki ghouls in front of you crawling right at you, Fang, of course.
Yeah, I literally just go up to it and roundhouse kick it across the face.
Alright.
So get out of here. Where is unarmed strike? There you go. Come on. 19.
And that will hit.
9 damage.
You get extra radiant damage against undead, right?
Let me double check. It's for
from that
unarmed
thing, right?
strikes too. Yeah, from the undying flame. Hold on one second. Yeah. So an extra 1d6. 3 more damage.
Yeah, radiance kick. Smacks him across the face. Still alive, but you've kind of shifted his mandible over about 6 inches.
Yeah, we'll do another kick. Right in the right in his tooth. Give me dirty 20.
Yep, that'll hit. And yep, with 9 damage, you had 8 left. You finish off, and his jaw just completely unhinges. Doesn't fly off or anything, but the skin still holds it in place as the bone's shattered, and it just kind of dangles off of his face. It's like a wind chime.
All right. Now, gotta finish this big old balloon off as I use all 60 feet to get to this corner, run at him, and run up the wall for my bonus action to do a run up the wall bicycle kick as I'm jumping off.
Do it.
Oh, fucking that one.
Ooh.
He sees that and just completely ducks underneath of you. Make an athletics check. You're probably gonna pass, or acrobatics rather. You're probably gonna pass. Yeah.
24.
You completely just whiff, kicking him over top as he ducks down real quick. But you spin around and still land 3-point stance, but quite a whiff. As this 10-foot wide ball.
As I see him miss, I look to Larnie and I go, Larnie, be a legend.
You guys want him to be a legend?
Not
Uh,
really.
Larnon runs up behind this wall. As he peeks around, you see him like grabbing his collars and throwing them up. He focuses in on his mind. Let's see something. Actually, no, he already has a charge. Cool. He shoots out as he focuses on his mind. He closes his eyes, and you watch as you haven't seen this happen to Larnon yet. You've seen it to like other of these fanaticals. A couple black eyes open up on their face. One opens up right on his forehead, in between his eyes, as he shoots out a blast of psionic energy from it. She's gonna make, or the beholder's gonna make a save. But he completely just rolls once again, evading it altogether. And Irv is laughing, but coughing up blood and ichor out of its mouth now, as he begins to see that not all is going exactly to plan. Begins to float away from you guys. Solrak, you can take op attack if you want.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna go and do it. Wait, my demon sword is lit again, right?
It is.
All right,
7 is done now. Okay.
27. Oh yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah.
And that is, I can see the 11, but
It's
I can't see
17
the
total.
part of
Go ahead and roll another d10.
Chopping off your eyes, bitch. 6.
6. What did I just roll? I rolled 1, 7, and 10. 7 was missing already. All right, cool. So on the 1, it remembers at the time it tried to do this to you before, it didn't work, so focuses over on Fang. There's only so many of these eye stalks still working at full capacity. Fang, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, and Wilma, I need you to make a dex saving throw. Yeah, this is. I don't think ceremony or what's it called sanctuary protects against this fully. Let me double check. Actually, ward creature harmful. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and roll wisdom save. Yeah, so that beats the sanctuary, right? Oh no, it's 19.
19. Oh yeah, I saw. Or no, did I hit you?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I hit you last time.
You're right. Okay, cool. So
I can't see my rolls. Let me reload real quick.
Okay.
Or did my roll function?
11. I don't see your roll.
I rolled an 11. I don't see it either.
I don't see me in there. All right.
Luke, as you look over at the.
Oh, yeah, Luke, you also get a
D4.
D4. If
Yeah.
he doesn't have his thing up, you get a D4.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
You look over at the beholder
deck.
and you start to like look at him like almost like a friend to you, and you see Wilma and Solrak like charged up and ready to cast spells and slash at him, and you really wouldn't like if they did that. You're charmed by him right now, and yeah. So you rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20 plus 2 D4s, so I get 1 for the Peace Cleric, and then I also get a D4 on all deck saves.
Cool.
Fleet-footed.
Yeah, you nimble as can be, you dodge out of the way of this disgustingly black beam that shoots out at you in his last-ditch effort. And as he sees that misses you, it's taken hold of Fang. He says, "Friend, go gather your friends and tell them I'll meet them in a little bit." And he begins to just fly away. Actually, how far has he already gone? Oh shit, no, he can't go any further. That was his full movement. So that is that. Wilma, you were up.
Ooh.
Actually, I'll say, so the three of you are, of course, up before him. He's not looking great. If you guys want to combine, say, do you want to do something right here, or unless Wilma, you just want to have your moments right here, I'll let you decide. It's Wilma's turn.
So I would
Four
say,
big ass sorcerers.
hold on,
coming from
hold
swords.
on.
Wilma's turn.
Hold on. So I would say I am going to, like, all this happens. And I kind of stare at him and I go, 96. That's as far as you get. And I run up to him. Well, hold on, where is it? I run up, and then I'm gonna rabbit hop above him, and I'm gonna land on the top of him, and I'm just gonna start punching the shit out of his like top, and I cast Radiant Flame on him to just bring him down to the ground. So he's sitting there squirming as this rabbit is on top, just pushing him down, and Solrak just fucking sees him like belly flat on the ground, eye rolled up in the back of his head. All of his, the 4 tentacles left are just fucking swiping at the top of him. And Solrak just sees this fucking juicy belly in front of him.
I really don't think you guys should be attacking him like this.
And I just go, fuck you, Fang! Come on, man!
I forgot you were charmed for a second.
Nice.
Luckily for me, no one gives a damn what you think, and then I charge at the creature. And I'm gonna do my 4 sword swings.
Yeah, not even needed because Wilma's Radiant Blast was enough damage to do the thing. But as you go on up, describe how you approach and whatever you want to do.
Well, okay. I actually cast light on him, so he invokes in this luminescent light where his eyes can't even see anymore. Instead of Radiant Flame, and then Solrak just comes into this blind beholder, and what the fuck does he do?
Spinning all around.
And I look at the blinded creature, and I say, "Hey, watch this!" And then I stab it in the eye with my demon sword, as it like the flame from the sword just literally melts through this giant eye like butter, and it just like.
Yeah, as Wilma casts that light on its body, you watch as like inside its eye, all these different parts of it, the rods and cones and everything, start to illuminate. It's like electric as it starts to charge up. And as I mentioned before, it looks like the inside of it, you guys have done so much damage to its interiors, it looks like it's about to implode from the inside out. And as Solrak goes up into there, and starts slashing away at its carapace. Being as bright and luminescent as it is, you start to slash into it, and with enough pressure and power, you carve into its body, and it starts to bubble out until you finally get that one last slash up, and it just viscera and goo and plated skin just explodes everywhere in this chamber as all of its eye stalks start to wiggle around on the ground. Fang no longer charmed by it, but seeing this creature's demise in front of you as Wilma rides it down to the ground, rolling around inside of all this disgusting sinew and bodily fluids and everything. This beholder, 96, was all he could get.
I imagine as like as the balloon deflates, Wilma, it's like, have you ever seen do you remember in elementary school when you did the parachute game?
Hell yeah.
And the one kid got lost in the middle of the parachute. That's that's Wilma as the beholder falls in upon her.
Yes.
It's just like, oh my god. And then one just spittle from the beholder just hits Fang in the face and wakes him up.
Fuck yes. Oh man.
Love it.
With that, you guys stand in this room, victorious, not melted into the ground or into the walls of this fleshy, briny maze like many others have fallen victim to. Before we close it out for the night, is there anything that you guys want to say or do?
Yeah, I just I put my staff away and pull out my short sword and just walk up to it and slice off one of its eyes for safekeepings and throw it in my bag of holding. And like the wrecking crew always finds a way. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous for us there for a second. That big old balloon really did a number on all of us. But like I said, the wrecking crew always finds a way.
And I look over at Larning after he says that. And don't you forget it.
I have to say, I may have had a little bit of doubts. Just the smallest. But my god, a beholder. There really is nothing that the four of us can't do, isn't there? And he looks down and there's like just still so much blood and like cuts and bruises all over his body as he looks terribly weak. We really are amazing.
You've really been giving it your all, buddy.
As I
should,
roll off the beholder and just kind of like, I mean, I'm covered in gook. I just kind of stand up and I look at everybody and go, we all realize this was the gatekeeper.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. That's why you're the brains of the group, Wilma.
Oh, I'm the brains and the thighs, sweet cheeks.
I think what he means is that if this was such a fight, what the hell is it gonna be like when we actually get to the boss?
Well, that's why we've got you, Larnin.
That's right. Like, yeah.
Larny legend.
But I'll tell you what.
Still high.
Before we go any further, we should take a rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say some sleep or some sort of rest would do us quite a number.
Well, you see Larnin approaching these doors up here that look eerily similar to the doors that you guys came through. Of course, he says, "Hey, there's another set of doors here. I guess we probably have to find some more of those metal rods or whatever, so that we can open these ones up too."
Well, we know what to look for now. But first, we must rest. Especially for your sake, Larny.
Me? I've never looked better.
Well, that is true. You honestly have looked one of your healthiest at this moment.
Yeah, I was joking.
Well, I wasn't. You've looked rough pretty much the entire time you've been with us.
That's fair. You kind of, if you mess around with garbage folk, you're bound to be garbage yourself.
As all this is going on, I would I get just like a little bit like, Larny walks by and as you mentioned, he had that very like psionic moment and like eyes blinked on his forehead and shit, right?
Yep.
And I kind of like Silrax's the closest, so I kind of hop over to him and it's just kind of nudge him and I go like, I point on my like forehead where the other guy's eyes are and I go, in like an insinuation of like, he might change soon.
I give him a nod and I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna walk up to him and whisper in his ears. We already told him what would happen when his time comes. Let him go honorably by helping us. He knows the deal. We told him. As soon as he turns, he dead.
Yeah, but every hit he hit every attack he does on us, not gonna be fun. And then as I kind of like mention that to him and Fang, I just kind of like roll over like, what a great night, Larny. So, kind of try to open this door, I guess.
Yeah, you see him kind of looking all over it. Yeah, there's no handles or anything on this. I think, the only way to do it is, like the Yankee showed us before. There's got to be another one over on this side, or another set of those rods somewhere. Hey, what were you and Solrak just talking about? I was just thinking, you guys are like best friends I've ever had. And, I know you'd never do anything to wrong me or anything, and I really appreciate that, because you've really just shown me like what true brotherhood is, and what friendship can be. And I've wasted my whole life just thinking I'm a piece of shit, but you guys, you helped lift me up.
Larny,
Well,
I'm gonna go look for some rides.
I'm just a normal guy, but Wilma over here, you could say she's a killer friend. And I pat her on the back and push her forward.
yeah, Larny. The thing is, everybody's got a purpose. Every when you're part of the wrecking crew, you got a purpose. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Larny. You're not the only member that we've had that hasn't been one of us before. Just kind of like pat Wilmore's manuscript that's kind of beside me. We got Zeke. We got our little Zook, or whatever the fuck his name was, the guy that helped us with the big old fat giant. Yep, we got Harshnag. There's a lot of people that are members of the wrecking crew, and everyone's got a purpose. And
Chakapi.
Yep, and Chakapi. And the issue is, when those purposes have to meet their purpose, that's what being part of the wrecking crew is about. Every member sacrifices. Every member has a time that they're part of the wrecking crew, and then a time where they're a memory of the wrecking crew.
Is that?
I just kind of like I kind of like look at him, and I I'm very friendly, and I like rub his face in a very seductive manner, but my thumb just kind of like hangs for half an extra second on like one of the extra eyes he has on his forehead.
As you do that and you're feeling around his face, he says, "Oh, Wilmore. That name sounds a lot like your name. What a strange coincidence. Whatever happened to that guy?"
Well, you could say he hit the old dusty trail.
We keep a little piece of him with us everywhere we go.
Let's.
That's right. We always carry him with us.
Well, I hope I have the same fate as Wilmore then one day.
We do
Oh,
too.
believe me, I have a feeling you will.
Something tells me you and Wilmore are gonna have a lot in common in the end.
As long as I can be remembered as a legend of the wrecking crew like him. And as you guys
just
carry
gotta
a
hope
piece
there's-
of me too, right?
That's right.
That's right. And say we could carry you in our pockets, just like Wilmore.
Well, I guess, Solrak, you want to take a sleep real quick, rest up. I guess we should do that. Before we get too far, unless we want to keep on exploring and then maybe take a rest.
We
I don't know if
should
we want to.
Before we
maybe find the potential handles that open this door before we take a rest. I feel like
I feel
after
like we should not open a door if we're gonna, if we should rest before we go opening more doors because we don't know
we
what's
should
behind them.
we should find the
Rod.
the rods.
Yeah, you can find a rod.
Because if there's something small, we could absolutely handle something small.
I'm a soul wreck on this one. I don't necessarily think we need to. I mean,
Maybe
I would love to know where the rod is, but I don't think we should be going through any gates. As we just opened this last gate, and lo and behold, literally a beholder.
yeah,
we could
yeah.
find
No, I
it
think
and then rest. We don't have to
yeah,
open
but
it. That works.
the last thing we want to do is, rest up and then be tested before we get through this door.
Yeah, he's
Like-
right. That's fine.
Right now, we could be got a little juice. I don't know if we just want to lay here for a little bit, then hang out around this area.
That's fine,
And
as
then
long as we don't have
check.
to.
Maybe we
yeah,
just
as
take a
long-
little short rest.
Well, as long as
Although,
we don't
Let's
have
find the
to.
rods, and then we'll take a short rest, and we'll open the door when we wake up from our little nap.
My only concern is, well, I'm okay with opening or looking for the rod as long as we're not going through the gate. But our thing is, we don't know how deep we are. What if past this beholder was Talavar? A short rest is simply just not going to cut it for myself and Solrak.
Well, yeah, that's like, do we want to take 30 minutes, an hour right now, hang out, get rested, and then search for these rods, or do we want to find the rods and then take a full rest? I think before, and I kind of like look at that thing before we go through there. This is a very, very safe place for us to rest. And how many days do we have before Armageddon?
It was about 11 days or 12 days when you guys first descended into the Underdark.
And we've had 2 or
Taken
3, so it's
2,
probably
yeah.
like 8 to 7. Yeah. So we have some time, assuming we get out of here. So I guess my do we want to take a do we want to pause here for a minute and then go look for the rods, or do we want to go look for the rods and then take a long rest afterwards? Because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, now that we're safe, I'm feeling kind of frisky.
Easy there. You're always frisky, Wilma. Yeah, I mean, we might as well look for the rods, and then if we do find them, go ahead and take a nice long rest.
Well,
Yeah, that sounds good.
yeah, how about this, Fang? Where it just kind of no. So I have I have it for an hour. So yeah, so let's go find the rods, and then maybe we take a long rest after that.
You got yourself a deal.
Gravy, baby. And so do we know if like beholders hold treasure or anything? Like, do they protect stuff?
Make a
Because I would have read Wilmore's memoir, and it would have mentioned back in Fendelin the like mini beholder, and it had a hoard.
yeah, so you can go ahead and make I would say it'd either be Arcana or it would be History check.
I got advantage since I read his book, or
No.
come on. All right. Well, they're both 0, so I'll take the advantage.
All
Does anybody want to help me remember this? Maybe. Oh, I guess it's advantage already, so suck it. 12. Great.
Sure.
Although I also do get a D4 because the one thing is fully up, so 15ish.
Yeah, like this one, what Irv, this beholder, was saying is that if he gets 100 kills, he would get his own lair finally. And from what you know is that most of the times when a beholder has a lair, that is where one would hold and hoard such treasures. Not having a space of their own, aka being in a place like this, probably doesn't have many of its own possessions here.
Fair enough.
Yep, but let's see, something else. Fang, roll D4 for me.
Hell yeah. Oh, un.
Perfect. Okay. So take note, right that next to beholder eye ray on your, or eye stalk on wherever you're taking notes of that.
Oh yeah.
And as you guys gather your belongings and wipe off some of the ichor and goo from this beholder exploding on you guys, you find some nooks and crevices in this nodular brain-like area of this this maze, for lack of better terms. You sit down, you take a little quick bite to eat, and rest for a short period of time, and that is where we'll pick it up the next time we get together. Right about there.
Oh, yeah.
Behold her down.
Behold her down.
Behold her down.
That's right. Good job, guys. Man, oh man. Lucky for those banishment rays for getting rid of some of you guys instead of just killing you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What a stupid monster.
I know. It's funny because, yeah, and of course I was
Are those
reading-
legitimate banishment rays?
So in Volo's guide of monsters or whatever, there's a whole section on different monsters. There's a section on like dragons or giants or gnolls or hags or whatever. There's a section on beholders, and on that section there's variant abilities. So if I started getting tired of rolling the same one on there, I would take one of the variant abilities on there and do that. So like the charm ray, which is Fang fell to, I could switch that out for banishment or confusion if I wanted to.
So also quickly, so since
Same with
he
the
was
wall
looking
force.
for a layer, we didn't get any of the layer effects.
Exactly.
Oh, so this is actually an easy fight.
Yes. Yes, had no
Compared to
layer
Beholder.
effects from the beholder. Yep.
Layer effect. Oh, that's really fucking neat. I like
Yep.
that.
And I didn't have no layer actions at the top of the initiative round. I just said legendary actions.
Yeah. So basically, at the beginning of each, should have done something fun.
Yep. Exactly. But instead, I can use 3 eye rays at the end of at the end of each one of your turns. I could use 3 eye rays, or 1 at the end of each one of your turns, essentially.
Oh yeah. No, I saw that. Yeah, that was. It was those fucking death rays.
Yep.
you
that's
you
what-
like that, Luke?
Alright.
Crown fuck.
You're like my lava lamp.
Oh my god. That's what
I've been-
Carlos rolled first, was
I've
a
been
death
watching
ray.
it. I've been
Yeah, I saw
watching it
that. It
on
was
and
nuts.
off the entire night. I'm like, these are awesome.
So like with the death ray, if you would have killed him, would he have died or would he have done saving throws?
No, he would have died.
He would have straight up died.
Yeah, and same with there's a disintegration one as well.
Yeah, but the
was insane.
disintegration you have to do like isn't it like 30 points under 0 or something like
No,
that?
disintegration is just if you get them to 0 as well. Just a death ray.
Ah.
Yeah, it's just it's 10d8
So
instead of
Solrak
10d10.
was
Yeah.
so Solrak was 3 health points away from being no saves dead.
Uh-huh.
But he kicked out at 2.5, brother.
That's why I asked you last game when it happened. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what? How much hit points do you have? I was like, I don't want it to
Yeah,
happen,
I've
but like it's
gotta-
gonna happen. And if it does.
I got a plan.
I
got a
really
plan
thought
if somebody dies.
someone was gonna
We almost
die.
got a plan if you die.
All right, I love it. Well, no game this Sunday, guys, so we'll pick it up again, I guess, next week if we can fit another shorty in, because we're not going to do one again the following Sunday, because Carlos is too successful and busy with his comedy work. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah.
that's fun.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's called dark comedy right
right.
now. Look at those pets. Jesus Christ, they're like coming out of your shirt, dude.
It's like 3D
That's a
glasses.
solid view. I'm not gonna lie, we have We have 2 people that can't afford electricity. In this.
That's right.
It's
To be
primitive.
fair, I could afford it, but with my headache, it was the only way to
That's
proceed.
fair.
That's
That's
fair.
fair.
No,
That's
yeah,
fair.
it's on the
Appreciate you
list of
pushing
things
through.
I'll eventually buy. I really thought me moving the lava lamp over close to the monitor was gonna help. But
You know, I'm gonna
Well, we
fucking
can see your
wafer into a
forehead.
lamp.
Put
Like,
Put your
I've been-
flashlight
they're
on your phone like
$8.
this,
They're
facing
$8.
you.
I guess I could. Hold up.
$8 free delivery. Like,
Oh,
come
God.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
on.
brilliant.
God, who is that man?
Look, we can
There you
see
go.
ya. He lives. All right,
I gotta
well,
get-
let's
I gotta
close
get
it
a
up
lamp,
because I know Carlos wants to head
barstools.
off because he's not feeling well. Johnny's got work in the morning. Luke probably has to get
That's
up in
fair.
2 hours. So you
I'm
guys,
off tomorrow.
very nice, very nice. Until it snows and then you got to go in 2 hours.
Yeah,
So,
I'm waiting for BGE.
right. Thank you guys for playing. Good job surviving that. We'll pick it up here next time we get together, which we'll figure it out in Discord or whatever. That said, we'll be taking this short rest in a second, so don't take it now. Look out for those goblins under the stairs, and we'll catch you the next time we get together. Later, folks.
Later, Gators.
Peace.